are there some things that someone does that are just so egregious that it's like, I don't need to say, as we discussed before, are there like a tier of things that someone does that are just like, I mean, someone's ripping you off, or, if they've, I mean, are there some certain, I guess, actionable items which are immediate and you don't need to have that kind of discussion or documentation with the person?
Yes, I am putting a but behind that.
Of course.
If somebody punches out somebody gets violent at work, somebody, runs over a patient in the parking lot, does
bad.
something really violent. You find out that they're stealing petty cash. You find out that they've given patient names and contact information to a competitor. There are certain things that you probably can let somebody, they come to work drunk.
Yeah.
Certain things that you probably could let somebody go right away. But depending on the state, the circumstances, and some other factors, I would actually recommend in some of those circumstances that you suspend the person pending an investigation to make sure you have the facts right about what happened, so that you can collect things. You can call your friendly employment lawyer. You can talk to the person you just suspended, make sure you get their side of the story, and then you let them go once you make sure all your ducks are in a row.
Okay, that makes sense. So there are some things, but you still, you want to be careful before you pull the trigger on something like that. I would figure, if someone's violent, it's probably, a way to do that. But you have poor performers in the business. What is some of the ways that we can do to get rid of these people? I hate to say it that way, because you always try to get people to correct themselves, but at some point in time, you have to confront, okay, this person just can't do this job. How many times do you have to, is there a rule? Okay, I got to give them at least 3 chances, or I have to give them at least 2 chances, or I have to, are there some best practices when it comes to that? And then I guess, how often should you be meeting with an employee to go over their performance? Are there some standards there? That's a lot of questions right there.
That's a number of questions.
Yes.
So let me try to unpack them. And if I forget any of them, you can ask me again.